Hello everyone, this is Franz from Wake Up Franz and welcome to, this is probably going to be the second edition. There's another episode I recorded before this one that I said was the second, but this is going to be the second because, I don't know, I want to put this up before it. Anyway, the group we're going to be getting into today is what happened with GFRIEND's disbandment. I apologize if I sound stuffed up. It's because I have a sinus infection. It just be like that sometimes, you know? So we're just gonna get straight into it. The questions we're gonna be breaking down is what happened leading up to the decision making disbandment and why they decided to disband, or why, you know what I mean? What happened there in specific. So let's just get straight into it. Alright, so beginning straight up, as in what could have been happening behind the scenes, or maybe something that was visible to the public leading up to or before the decision for this disbandment. We have the Magician, Six of Cups reversed, the Sun, the World. So it seems like everything was probably going just fine. Everything was going just fine, it seemed, you know what I mean? They're on the top of their game. You know, some of the members are probably, you know, engaging in their solo activities, and everything is all good in the hood. That's what this is giving me straight up. Could have been traveling, just living the best. But it seems like when it came to as a collective, for some reason, there was something there that went wrong. There was some sort of goal that was not met, that might not have been obvious to the general public, but rather completely behind the scenes, or there is just some sort of dissatisfaction in relation to success, which is kind of crazy to me because it's like, it's not like GFRIEND isn't a group that's well known or is not known to pull numbers. But let's just move straight into why they disbanded. Pile 2, Knight of Wands reversed, Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands reversed. Both overall bottoms is the Strength. Peeking out is Seven of Wands. Overall bottom Tower. Peeking out is also the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. So, putting it into perspective, it just seems like they honestly might have just wanted to just switch it up. It felt like it was time to go. It's time to wrap it up. Like, it's not that we don't love what we're doing, but we kind of want to move on with our lives. We kind of want to just keep going and, you know, be able to put our full attention on everything we're doing as solo, like entities, artists, actors, singers, or, you know, starting a family or going back to having a normal life. It just seems like there was finally the breaking point where everyone was like, oh shit, like, you know, I'm tired of this and I don't want to do this anymore, and I'm bringing this up to you because I'm over it. So it seems like it could have been amicable, but this Tower tells me, also peeking out in the second deck is the Six of Swords, is that they kind of just like landed it on the company out of nowhere. They just kind of put it on the table, maybe as a collective, and was like, hey guys, we're tired of this. We want to move on. It's not that we don't love music, but we don't have that same spark for it anymore. It's time that we wrap it up. We're ready to go, and I'm sure you guys want to like switch it up and add some new fresh blood. We're ready to move on. So it seems like their decision was probably respected in that regard, even though it seemingly was out of nowhere. It was just giving me very much the vibes of, we're ready to throw in the towel. You'll be fine without us. Yeah, see, also peeking out is Six of Cups. Like, they can look back on the past and reflect on it very fondly, but they're not the same people that they were from the past. It's just giving me the energy of, it's finally time to overturn it and move on. The Tower, yeah, it probably could have been sudden. But overall, I don't feel any sort of malice or, you know, malintentions of, you know, one just like, you know, the assumption like, what if they were trying to get rid of them, or if they were unhappy. It was just kind of like, we're ready to move on. And they were like, okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but then again, you're supposed to go into readings without any sort of bias or pre-thoughts. So this to me really is something very simple. I don't know, there's really just not much else to say on that, so I'm gonna leave it right there. If you can't get down with the get down, don't get down with funds. Año.